So what's up, peoples? Oh, what's up? We're outside. It's windy. See all these bungalow houses, the old school bungalow houses. Anyways, I've been getting like tons of questions. Lighting's not that great. It was good, and then the sun just left. So, people ask me questions like, what do I do? How do I get the right diet? How do I do this? How do you count your macros? Stuff like that. So, I kind of like want to just put my 2 cents on it and what I think is a good way, because a lot of people see me on Snapchat and stuff like that and Instagram, and I'm eating like cake and cookies and brownies and stuff like that, and like how you do that and stay lean. Now that happens because I've been working out consistently for like 4 years. So I've built up a knowledge and understanding of how my body works. I understand that if I eat brownies, I probably can't eat a lot of other carbs for the rest of the day, which is not the healthiest way to eat. It's just not the healthiest way to eat. And those are empty calories, empty carbs. There's not a lot of micronutrients in that. But like some days, it's just worth the sacrifice. Some days, ice cream and brownies sound awesome. Oh, like Twilight action. But yeah, so I've figured that out over time, over the years. Now, if you're just starting out and it's your first time like working out, first time getting in the gym, first time trying to lose weight, first time trying to put on size, first time doing anything, you probably can't do that. So excuse me for painting a false reality for some people. You probably can't have a pot of brownies. You probably can't have a lot of ice cream. You probably can't have Pop-Tarts, Skittles, and honey buns. Like, you just probably can't have that as often as you do while working out, because you don't know how much you can have, you don't know how much you can't have, you don't know how much energy. It's never a good idea to try to out cardio a diet, to outwork a bad diet. Like, so there's a quote, like, you can't out train a bad diet. You just can't. Like, I used to think if I eat a lot of brownies, that you gotta go work out for X amount of times and then I'll be in a deficit. And that's stupid. It just doesn't work, right? But it happens. Everyone tries it, and I've tried a lot. I've tried like the paleo diet. I've tried being a vegetarian. I've tried being a pescatarian. I've tried to cut out carbs. I tried the bro diet. I tried the just chicken and rice. I've tried a lot of different things. Therefore, I'm able to figure out what works best for me. So here it is. Carbs are not the enemy. Carbs are not the reason that you're not where you want. It's probably excess of carbs or excess of fats or excess of protein, but usually typically out of the average person, out of the average things that you can go pick up and that are readily available, they are full of carbs. From drinks to cakes to cookies, everything's full of carbs because it tastes good. It just does. It tastes really good. So what I figured out, it's easy to overdo carbs. Like, they're out of your calories, out of the amount of you can take, out of all the calories you can have throughout a day, it breaks down. Stop eating the stick. Just eating the stick. No, there's fiber. Out of the calories you can eat throughout the day, there are macronutrients. So 3 different categories for all those calories. You have fats, and this is the order it goes in on every nutrition fact. It goes fats, and then it goes carbs, and then it goes protein. Now, there's a certain amount of fats you have, there's a certain amount of carbs you have, and there's a certain amount of protein you have throughout the day. That's it. That's literally it. And if you hit those numbers, like finding your numbers and knowing how to maintain them, knowing how many you need to stay the way you are, knowing how many you need to up your calories, knowing how many you need to lower your calories, and how many you need to gain weight and lose weight, it's a whole different video, a whole different topic, but it's not one single thing. Like, if you just cut out carbs, you're probably gonna be one miserable SOB. You're probably gonna be mean. It's not gonna be fun. And like, in doing this should be fun. You should be having fun, right? It should be tough. You should wanna quit sometimes. But it should not be just like gun to the head and like worst thing in the world. It shouldn't be like that. I do this because you work so hard. You grind so hard, man. How do you do it? I'm like, 'cause I enjoy it. And I understand not everyone's gonna be a fitness person. Not everyone's gonna want this to be their lifestyle, right? Try to open up a gym, try to have their own clothing line, try to help people out. Not everyone wants to be that in depth with it. But having a lifestyle where you're fit and you're active and you can run around with your kids and you can do stuff extra, that should be for everyone. Like, being healthy and being in shape is for everyone. Now, whether everyone does it or not is on them, but it's definitely for everyone. Carbs are dope. Like, carbs are really, really good, and therefore you should eat them and you should enjoy eating them. So the boys that are out here, like, carbs are great. It's what gives you energy. It breaks down into glucose, and then that gives you, like, that's the simplest form of carbs, and it makes you feel great. It gives you energy. That's why after eating like a brownie or having a Gatorade or something like that, you have a little bit more energy and stuff like that. Energy would just be depleted if you just gave up carbs. And it's good for digestion too. So this is just stuff that, like, I found out over the years and what's working for me. I love carbs. I think they're great post-workout. I think they're great pre-workout. So I think if you hit your macros, right, you hit your fats, you hit your proteins, and your carbs, not in that order, it's fats, carbs, proteins, you'll figure out what works for you. And it's that simple. Figure out your calories, figure out your macros, and then figure out how to hit those macros the best way possible. You know, like, if you want to know how to find out exactly what your maintenance calories are, if you want to know how to divide that and find out what your macros are, if you want to define how to count your macros, you want to find, like, what foods help you best at your macros, hit me up. Hit me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. I'll, like, personally tell you, or if it's a lot of people, I'll make another video separate to this one, but I don't want the video to run too long. So the point of this thing is, like, everything you saw in the thumbnail is what I love to eat, and I know there's stuff like you would love to eat. So, and my biggest thing is you can eat whatever you want. You just have to eat a little bit less over a sustained period of time. It has to be something you can do for a lifestyle. It has to be something you can do for your life. Like, you don't want to just have to be 12 weeks, I'm gonna cut out pizza, pop, candy, and brownies and be just miserable for 12 weeks. Yeah, you'll get some results. Once those 12 weeks are over and maybe you got the results, maybe you didn't get them 100%, you're gonna revert back to eating what you ate, pizza, pop, candy, cake, and it's like you're just gonna hustle in circles and just revert back to what you were doing and have the restart, and it's not gonna give you any motivation to keep going. So slowly find out what works, make mistakes, cut back on your carbs, see if it works for you. Maybe try it, see if it works for you, right? Add carbs and cut back on, like, some fats, or vice versa. Hit your macros. That's very important. The whole purpose or ideal is to be in a deficit, to eat less than what you normally eat while going to the gym as well. It's crazy. You have to do both simultaneously at the same time. Eat your dinner while you're on the Stairmaster. That's the optimal way to get the best gains and losses. No, I'm joking. But hit your macros, be in a deficit, don't cut out one main macronutrient, just cut back on some carbs, cut back on some fats, cut back on some proteins. If you're taking 1,000 protein shakes a day, that's pretty much it. And be patient. That's probably the biggest part of this entire video. Be patient. If you can look like the way you wanted to look in 30 days, it would not be worth it. It wouldn't be worth it. Like, the grind, the journey is the point of everything. Because once you get there, you're like, man, it was hard. Man, I wanted to quit. And that separates you from a lot of other people that just talk about it. Like, I'm trying to be separated from people that talk about it and the people that be about it. Like, I'm trying to be the guy who's actually about it, you know? I'm not trying to be the guy who just talks about it. And then your results are displayed in the physique. That's simple, guys. So that's it. I appreciate you for watching this video. I hope it brought value. Hope it helped you. That anything, literally like it, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to give out, like, as much information as possible, help as many people as possible, and then learn as much as possible too, because I don't know everything, but I know a nice amount because I've been doing this shit for a while. But I'm just all, like, more ready for learning, like learning how to talk. One, all more ready for learning. I'm all more ready for learning. So I'm all, it look like Chance the Rapper. Honestly, look like Chance the Rapper on the scooter. But that's me. Follow me on Instagram, posting content, trying to give great content. Follow me on Snapchat, doing tons of dumb stuff. Follow me on Facebook, YouTube. Yo, this is gonna be a journey, like a process. And I'm excited. So, should have had some carbs so I can be more vascular, and then, like, I could tell you this is what makes me this vascular. Because carbs make you vascular. So, peace.